All right, what's up? What's up? Let me get everything going. Happy Tuesday to you. And hope everybody's rocking and rolling, getting everything ready for the new year. I feel like I'm dragging a little bit. There we go. We're getting all ready to go. All right. So welcome. I got some new members in the group. I highlighted those folks. So everybody say hello to them if you can. Would really appreciate that. I think I just posted it on an update or whatever. So welcome to all our new members. And thank you again for joining. We're doing 5 days of a free networking challenge. Now, what is your plans for 2024? I was talking to a gentleman just a little earlier, right before I got on here. And one of the things we talked about was I told him about the secret sauce. Now, anybody want to know the secret sauce? It's networking. That's the secret sauce. If you want to take your business to the next level and you want to do big things in 2024, then number one, you need a coach. And number two, you need a plan. And number three, you need networking. That's right. You need to get out there and really expose yourself and bring yourself to realize that that's the secret sauce. You can do all the work you want to, but when it comes down to it, if you've got a large networking group or even a connection, that's what's going to be the secret sauce. That's what's going to help you. And I can help you do that, getting your sales to the next level, growing your team bigger than you've ever imagined, because you got to just meet people. You got to, and it's not fun. Success is not easy. Doing things you don't want to do is what you need to be doing. If you're going, man, I really don't want to do that, that's what you need to be doing. Any of your books will tell you that if you want to see success on another level, you're going to have to do things you never thought you'd have to want to do. But you're going to learn from it. You're never failing. You're always learning. So let's jump in to today's topic and see if I can give you some good value on identifying target networks. So write that down. Identifying, day two is identifying target networks. Now, what do I mean by this? You're going to have to start thinking about your goals. You're going to have to start thinking about where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you're going to get there. Now, it is not going to happen overnight. Sorry, it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to do a step-by-step, consistent daily process. And it's just like a gym. I wish everybody, don't you wish you could just go to the gym once a week and see the results? And we all do. What if you could not even go to the gym, say, hey, I'm going to the gym, not go to the gym and see the results? Same thing. To see the results, you have to do the work, period. Write that down. To see results, you have to do the work. There is no other way around it. There is no, it's not a handout. It's not free. You actually have to do the work. Now, what work involved? Well, you probably know what you probably need to be doing. I say that a lot to a lot of my clients is, now tell me what you need to be doing. And a lot of times they know the answer. They know what they need. You probably know right now what you need to be doing. Now, are you going in the right direction? Who knows? But let's talk about your goals. Do you have set goals right now or do you not? How big are your goals? Are they too big or are they reachable? Can you actually say, okay, I can hit that goal? Because if you don't think you can hit that goal, you won't hit that goal. Again, if you don't think you'll hit that goal, you won't hit that goal. So you need to get out there and really set those goals to where they're achievable or where you want to be, and do it bite by bite. I was telling a gentleman just a few minutes ago, we were talking about, he was like, oh my gosh, there's so much to learn when it comes to small business ownership. Well, there is, but you eat it like an elephant, bite by bite. Take it one step at a time. So what are your goals? What are your objectives? What are you trying to do? So I read something yesterday, really stood out to me. You know what it said? It said, advertising doesn't matter. It's what you're going to do for the customer. What is their problem and how you're going to solve it. Think about that. In your business, in your business, or you're an entrepreneur, let's think about that for a second. What is it that you solve? Who do you help? And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to target that audience. Who is your audience? You got to get in the mind of your client. Really think about what they need and how you can help them. And then all you got to do is present it in a way that makes them go, hey, I need that. And I need to go to that person to do it. Now, when it comes to your business, you have to be the one that they think of that does that, and you become the expert. So right now, think about it. What are you the expert in? What are you good at? What is your talent? Everybody's got a talent. What is your talent? Figure out your talent and then go figure out a way to get paid on. Now, how do you figure out a way to get paid? Figure out their problems. Who needs that problem solved? And then go hang out with them. Go find those people. Where do they hang out? I call it the playground. Go find the playground. Next thing I want you to kind of to really focus in on is who can bring you people. Who are those people? Who are your influencers? Who are people that hang out? Like I'd met a gentleman, and this guy literally talked to, what was it? He had food trucks and something else, transportation, some other stuff. And it was incredible. Great meeting you, Jay, by the way. He's in our group now. New guys to say hey to Jay. But oh my gosh, it was incredible, our talk. And you know, we were discussing about influencers and who's that person. Who's that person that is talking to your clients? That's who you want to meet, because what you can do is as they talk to them, they get to know, they build the relationship, then they go, hey, here's Jimmy, or here's so-and-so that knows, that can take you, continue down that road. We call it the sales funnel, the sales journey, right? Because it's not sales anymore, it's a journey. It's a journey of taking that client to where they want to go, or the answer that they need. Now, maybe you have the answer for them, maybe someone else does. But the goal is to answer that question. Remember, you hear me say it all the time. When problems are solved, money is exchanged, period. So go solve a bunch of problems. Now, let's talk about their needs, your client's needs. What do they need? Think about that for a second. What does your client need? What are they looking for? Are you the solution? Can you be the solution? Or maybe you know somebody that is the solution. That's what I want you to do, is slow down and really think about what solution you're trying to answer, and see if you're sharing that in the correct way. But I'm going to tell you, there is a secret. There's a secret that I can share with you, and I'm going to share it with you right now. So if you want to write this down, it's a secret. It's networking. Yes, I know you're in the right room, right? It's networking, because those people that you're trying to meet are probably in a group already. They probably know people that you don't even have a clue who that person is. I always say it's not the first contact, it's not the second, it's not the third. Sometimes it's the fourth contact of then you meet somebody that's like, oh my gosh, this is who I've been looking for. Now, this is where it gets exciting. And we're real with you. We're real with you. You ready? We'll be transparent. When you meet that person, go meet it times 3, times 5, times 10. There's millions of people in the world. There's 700 million people in the world, right? So what if you meet that one person that gives you a bunch of contacts? Well, then what about the next person, and then the next person? And now all of a sudden it's starting to see how it dominoes on itself. And now you've got more people than you can handle. You wake up every morning like I do with 10 to 15 leads in your inbox. And it doesn't happen overnight. There's a lot of work involved. But if you take my course, my 12-week course, I show you exactly what steps you need to be taking to get to the finish line. It's a process. But who are you working with right now? Again, if any successful business woman or man, small business owner or entrepreneur, are not doing it by themselves. They've got help. Who's helping you? Who's helping you? Who's holding you accountable? Who's helping you set your goals, make sure they're realistic goals? You know, it's not your clients, it's you. So who's going to help you? You know, it's a ladder effect. Who's pulling you up, not pushing you down, but pulling you up? Who's leading you down the road you want to go down? And when you narrow down exactly who you want to help, what happens is that mentor, that coach can show you the direction you want to go. But right now, you're just floating around. You got to have a goal. You got to have a routine, a pattern, a habit to get to where you want to go, because jumping all over the place is not going to get you anywhere. Marketing to all is marketing to none. So you have to really zero in, target in exactly what you're trying to do. Just like think of archery or shooting, whatever. You got to aim on that target, because if I just shoot, you're not going to hit anything. But if I know exactly where I'm aiming, you'll have a lot of more success by narrowing down exactly what you're trying to do, and then make it based on how you can help them, because you can, and you know how. You just got to target the right people, the right industry, narrow it down completely to industry. I think I told you this. I think the last one we talked about was a lady that I know who helps women CEOs of roofing companies. See how narrow that is? That's exactly. Now, who do we send when I run across a CEO of a roofing company who's a woman? Send her, send Nicole, right? Same thing with you. You want to be the person that they send everybody they know to you. Like right now, I'm the networking coach. If anybody is struggling with networking, they come to me. If they want to learn about networking groups, come to me. I can help them. I can lead them in the right direction for what they're looking to do. You're solving a problem. What does your business do? What problem does it solve? Businesses are created to solve problems. What does your business solve? Now go and target who it solves. Who is that people, and get in their playground. Where do they hang out? I'll give you an example. If you're selling life insurance to 65-year-olds, where do you go? Right, probably go to like a senior center where they play cards, and find out where they hang out and go hang out with those people. That's the biggest thing I think I see with small business owners, is just not hanging around the right people. They're just not hanging around. You're not in the right group. You're hanging around the same people. You got to hang around different people to have different results. Think about that. You got to hang around different people to have different results. If you keep hanging around the same people, you're going to keep getting the same results. Same thing as your business. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. It's December 2023. What have you done different this year? What will you do different next year? And if you don't, nothing will change. If you want a 1%, 2%, 3% increase, and you keep doing the same thing, you probably know exactly what you need to be doing. You probably already know, well, if I did more of this and did more of this, you'll see the different results. But maybe you don't want to do it, scared to do it, tired of doing it, whatever that is. The next thing I want to talk about is being consistent online with that presence. Does everybody know what you do? Do they understand who you are, what you are, who you help, what you help? Does your profile say that about you? Go look at profiles on LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, get on LinkedIn. Go look at profiles on LinkedIn and see what that story tells. And you'll see two different ways. It's funny when I tell you this, you'll start looking at different. Look at the About Me section and see if the About Me is about them or about how they help someone else. That's the key there. It's not about you. It's about who you help. Think about that when it comes to advertising or marketing. Who do you help? Who do you want to help? Think like they think. Don't think like you think. Think like they think. If they want to lose weight, okay, let's say they want to lose weight, then you got to think like, who would I want to be around if I want to lose weight? Same idea here. Okay, you figure out what your target audience is and how they think, and then you promote to that. How do I help them? Do you have this problem? I can solve it. Got it? So identifying that problem is very, very huge when it comes to networking and growing your business. And setting, again, let's recap. You've got to have the goal set so you know to keep going. That's your drive. That's your lighthouse. That's your drive. That's okay. Here's where I want to go. It's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get it. And you got to have that out there. You got to have it in front of you all the time. And you got to focus on it day and night, day and night, day and night. So now you know where you're going. Now, who is it that you help? Write that down. Who am I helping? Where do they hang out? What do they think? And then lastly is being that person. So now you're not in hiding or a secret. You're actually the person that everybody else. This is how you get 10 to 15 leads in your inbox each and every day. I have a course on this, 12-week course. And I invite you to schedule your call with me right there. Schedule your call with me and let's talk about what are your goals for 2024, and let's see if I can help you get to where you want to get to. I've got a great course and it's going to walk you through identifying your target, identifying your goals, and someone to daggone keep you accountable. Who's going to keep you accountable? Who shows up? Who's going to be there for you? Who's going to show up when it gets tough? Who's going to be that person? You got to have somebody there. You got to have somebody to help you get to where you want to get to, right? Okay, so I challenge you this week. It's a 5-day challenge. Go back, listen to it again, take notes. A lot of you are working right now, and that's okay. Go back at night, watch it again, listen to what I'm telling you, and write it down and go, okay, identify this problem. I want you for homework is identify one industry specific form or community relative to your business. Write that down. Who's the industry? And then we'll talk about that on day 3. Day 3, we're going to talk about elevator pitch. Okay, so day 3, that's tomorrow. We're going to talk about our elevator pitch and why it's important, and about storytelling. It's a lot about storytelling. Getting in the mind of your target audience or your client is about telling a story so that they can understand what you do. And that's the best way to sell somebody or to help somebody, is to tell them a story that they can relate to. It helps them remember. So go out there, keep winning. I know you can do it, but you're going to have to do things you don't want to do. So I invite you to schedule a call with me when you can, so we can talk about what's your goals for 2024. And it's time to get somebody to help you. Because if you're still out there and you're still rocking and rolling, you're doing good, but you're not seeing any big results, any big changes, then we need to chat and see if I can help you get to the next level. So have a great day. And I'm Jimmy B, your networking coach. Have a wonderful day.